Oh, hang on. There's a wrong message screen again. I can do everything right, and I still mess something up. Wrong. And I also hear my voice coming out of the stupid. I can do everything. Jesus, come on. Right.
Yeah, we're out of practice. It's been a while since
it's been a week, I guess. There was no stream last week.
Well, yeah, and I streamed the previous week, so it's been a while since you did the normal. I mean, I don't think I have been the co-host since I started reorganizing my office, set up and moving my office into the retro room as I've done here, and that feels like I started doing that like a month ago. It wasn't quite that long ago. Feels like that's been a long.
I mean, it's been a while, I think, right? I know. I hear that there's apparently tries out of sync now. Now he's out of sync because last time he was in sync.
So I'm trying to send you. I'm trying to send you. I was trying to send you video directly through OBS instead of via the OBS virtual camera because I thought that might possibly be quicker.
Okay. Let me see if I can fix the delay then.
So I think part of the problem probably is that I'm sending 4K out of the camera because even though I'm not ultimately sending you 4K, I noticed that it kind of looked cleaner, like there was less more issues and stuff. So I think, and that's actually one of the reasons I had been using 1080p is because I think it made the sync better.
I see, yeah.
If you can, it still wasn't perfect anyway. So if you can adjust sync on your end.
Yeah, I adjusted the delay on your audio. And what I did was I set your sync delay to be exactly the same as mine. And for some reason that seems to do. Everyone's saying that it's perfect now.
Wow, 100% perfectly emulated.
Perfection.
It's a pretty bold claim. I never like it when someone says the emulation is 100% perfect because you know what? I bet it might not be.
Yeah. Not always, but you know what? It's all right. It's all right. You need to let me know if my audio is good.
Why do I look younger with each stream? Well, I mean, I did shave more recently, perhaps, than I often have on a stream.
Well, I cut my facial hair down a bit also.
Yeah, yours is way tighter than normal.
Yeah. I use the same level buzzer on my face as I do on my head. I decided to do it, and I feel like I look like a little kid.
Well, I mean, I guess
that's
a compliment to yourself, I suppose.
Well, I mean, I think that it's funny because you know, like I asked my wife about it, and she was like, "Oh, you know, you when you did that, you go from like looking like in your 40s to like you could be any age, like between like 30 and 47." Like I could theoretically be in my 30s.
Well, does she like it, or are you going to go back to the old ways?
She doesn't really
have an opinion.
Didn't really have an opinion, you know, because she just says, you know, like she's seen me like this, so it's not it's you know, she spent a long time with me, looking exactly like this. You know, I look much younger, so, but that's all right. Well, yeah, I mean, you were saying you have a different angle on your camera, and it wasn't like that 2 weeks ago because you were in the living room, right?
Correct. Yeah, and you know, to be honest, I think once this is fully armed and operational, I think I'll be doing a large chunk of my streaming from this room. You know, not just when I'm you know, being co-host to you playing, but also, you know, behind me is going to be, you know, the camera actually is probably not correctly positioned, but I can kind of show you. I can switch here, and yeah. Obviously, the white balance isn't quite right, so there's things I need to dial in here. But see, I'll be looking this way for playing games on my CRT.
Yeah.
So I can switch to that camera.
Are you going to keep that? You switch to that camera. So what are you going to put on the screen behind you?
Most likely nothing, unfortunately, because it won't look amazing, I suppose. But most likely not really anything, because I would be able to see, and in fact, I can see it right now. I mean, it might not be so bad once there's stuff on the screen, but the OLED, this is the C2 that I use as kind of like my main editing monitor. I can see it reflected in the CRT. That would not be deemed acceptable by me. So
yeah,
most likely y'all are gonna have to deal with a big black abyss of an OLED when I am on the CRT.
Yeah,
but I'm really happy with how this office rearrangement has been going. It feels comfy and spacious in a lot of ways, actually. Like there's an awful lot I can do just spinning in all directions here.
Yeah. Is there an echo on Try? Is it still happening?
Is it, you mean echo as in you're hearing me echo back through your
from my microphone, which is entirely possible would happen. I need to know if it's like really bad and distracting. Oh, there's no echo.
Okay, well, it probably, maybe you're setting the delay to be synced with your delay, fixed it. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe it's just like all synced up right now. Like I can kind of see your levels in my when you talk. Right. I can see it on my on my meters.
Perfect.
perfect. Just in time for me to screw it up because, I mean, we probably haven't thought about this, but John Linneman will be in town this coming week, so he'll probably be on stream with us next week.
Yeah.
So, I mean, either that week or the week after, maybe.
Probably. Yeah. We shall see.
Heck yeah. We'll figure. We'll see. Yes. All right.
There's no EQ on my mic. I mean, I am no EQ expert.
Yeah.
I do have, high, mid, and low, but I really don't have the ear for it.
Yeah. Where do you have your shotgun mic mounted right now?
Is right here.
Okay. Because I want to figure out how to reuse my shotgun mic. I have it up here, and I could switch to it, but let me know let me switch to this really quick, and let me just see what it does. Okay, so I just switched over to the shotgun.
I have noticed sometimes, like, I sound different, like, on your stream versus how I sound, like, when I've done, like, a direct recording.
Right.
Or on my stream, so I don't know if, like, something gets processed on your end.
Yeah, well, does it sound okay here? I mean, that's what I'm wondering is, like, if it sounds okay from here.
I mean, it doesn't sound terrible. It doesn't sound as good as what you were doing, though.
Right. I mean, I'm just curious, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it sounds reasonable.
Reasonable. I guess that's a lot quieter on the shotgun mic. Yeah, I mean, it's further away.
We got Joe Redifer here. How does my shotgun mic sound, Joe? That's what I want.
I think it sounds okay to me.
Does it sound okay? It's very convenient the way I've got it mounted here because it's basically pointed at me whether I'm looking here, whether I'm looking here, whether I'm looking here, whether I'm looking here, right? So it's very convenient. Oh, I sound great.
Yeah, I mean, I think it sounds really good. Okay, so I just tried turning things up and see if I sound any better. Man, I guess we're just like full on doing this live, I guess.
Yeah, well,
there needs to be 20 minutes more of adjustments.
There needs to be 20 minutes more of fiddling with audio and video and all sorts of
all that stuff. Okay, Joe, yeah, I mean, if this sounds okay, then I'm quite happy with this. I'm quite happy. And you know what? We'll see. We'll see. I'll give it a listen afterwards.
Do you think I should what's the proper term for it? Buy the sound absorption square and stick it to my wall back there?
Just a single one.
Just a tiny one. And just like tape it up with like a single piece of like Scotch tape. Would that help?
Maybe. Yeah, I would not be surprised if I sounded better before. Just because, it's a different kind of mic. Like the other one's like the podcast mic. And this is like the shotgun mic.
The sound absorption square.
Just a single one. All right.
I want to know how you got your voice to sound like it looked like you were in a potentially very echoey room. And then when you put that on the wall, like you sound like you're right up next to like, a podcast mic. I don't know how you got it to sound that way unless you were doing like ADR or something. But I don't think you were.
Yeah.
That's always amazed me that like ADR is like kind of the standard way of operating and it's a trade secret. It's always amazed me that ADR is like so, pretty much the standard way of doing things in movies because I feel like that feels like a special skill. Like it feels like something that not every actor would be able to do,
Right. Yeah.
That seems really hard. Honestly, I think.
Well, I'm going to stick with this one for the rest of this stream. Just as an FYI.
All right.
Anyways, I should get to the game.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right. So the one thing I remember from when you played through this is that the passwords remember your lives and continues, correct?
Correct. I was going to inform you of this, but it seems you remember. So yeah, so basically if you feel like you're doing a good run, you'll want to write down your password. I mean, or take
I'm thinking about playing on easy with the max amount of lives.
Try it.
I mean, I'm okay taking that hit in front of everybody here.
Eric Kenrick says Eric is best.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I've heard. Isn't like Eric Licard like the easier way to, or is
he's definitely the easier character to play as. To be honest, I'm not sure if I finished it as John Morris.
All right. Well, I'm playing easy, 5 lives, and with Eric Licard from Segovia, Spain.
All right. Well, make note of your passwords as you go. You know.
Well, I mean, they'll be on stream.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Red Panda thinks you should have changed your controls. I mean, did they look like they were what you wanted anyway?
I mean, I want jump on C and B to attack, but I want to be able to jump and use the putting like A on as a special. That's how I would normally do it. Mm-hmm. But I feel like this is a situation where I'm going to want to be able to jump and hit C at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is the game that like basically taught me that jump on B is good and preferred in my opinion. It's kind of funny. Like, so the reason you're playing this is kind of because it came up as a topic of discussion on last weekend's DF Retro Super Show, as asked by our friend 1040 STF, who messaged me earlier saying how excited he was.
That I was doing this?
Yeah, because he was the one that sent the question. He's who we hung out with in Strasbourg.
Oh, okay.
On our trip. And so yeah, I'm guessing he's not watching because it's like probably like 1:30, 2:30 a.m. over there. But yeah, he asked us, Castlevania Bloodlines or Castlevania 4, and John and I agreed Castlevania 4, but this is an excellent game. And I think the only reason we really chose 4 is because like it kind of just feels like this unique audio visual experience. Whereas this is just it's another great Castlevania, very tight action game.
Yeah.
But like Castlevania 4 feels like something unique and special. But this is excellent Castlevania game. And you said you really didn't have much to say because you never played past the first level in it. So
yeah, it's one of those games that I feel like it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary to me. It's tough.
Yeah, well, it is tougher than I would say your average Castlevania. Just most
because of the continued situation.
Most Castlevanias have infinite continues with no kind of qualifications to that. But there was a $10 super chat from Richie Torresma. Thank you. Saying most underrated Castlevania definitely deserves more love, and the soundtrack is amazing. Yeah, only time we got to hear Castlevania on the Genesis.
Yeah, and I don't really know what to expect. I know this song, but I'm excited to hear some renditions of some classic Vania pieces of music, I guess. I see Joe's also here. I meant to tell him the other day. I don't know if he watches the Retro Super Show.
Oh no! Don't tell him.
What?
The DF Retro Super Show. What about it?
I meant to tell him that I've been editing that in DaVinci Resolve.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to tell him that someone asked me if I would if someone asked if I had to choose between the N64 not existing or the YouTube show GameSack not existing, which would I choose?
He's laughing, but
it was an excruciating choice. I mean, the good news is reality does not have to reflect my answer to my question, so it doesn't actually matter. Joe says, I saw that question, I choose N64. And see, you said that you were pretty sure that N64 going away would make Joe happy.
Yeah. Oh, I got a mirror. But yeah, I mean, I've been telling him for a long time that I was going to get more into DaVinci Resolve. So I thought
has he been? I mean,
I think that he's used it a bit, but you know, it's.
I thought he was
he's always been like, you know, use something else other than Adobe for a long time.
GameSack going away would make people even happier? I don't know about that.
It's definitely taken me a while to wrap my head around it, but I'm getting like pretty good with it. I hope.
Yeah, I mean, do you feel like your Premiere days are like over?
I haven't. I had to use Premiere have to use it for work, but I've only used it minimally in these last couple weeks. It very well could be.
Wow.
But a big part of that has been using that tour box also. That's made it very easy for me to learn these new shortcuts and stuff. Mm-hmm. I now that I'm really used to the tour box, I love it.
I mean, I guess I could see like it being easier to learn just because like Premiere is keyboard muscle memory. So like it's like if you put a keyboard in front of you, then you might be a little confused, right? Like, so if you put something new, it's just like a totally new experience from, the visual interface to the physical interface, I guess.
Right.
So it puts you in a different mindset. Oh, there's the moon. That moon has appeared in many videos. I'm sure you've played up to the moon just to capture the oval moon before, right?
I haven't really had to.
I guess I've always done it then.
Yeah. How do you do that move where he attacks left and right? Where he like swings it back and forth? Does that make sense?
You mean
he does like a spin with it, with his. I mean,
I know that
staff.
there's like the downward charge thing.
I know that one.
Knows how to do it. I saw Joe say it's hard to wrap my head around DaVinci GUI.
Right.
And I mean the when I tried it for like 10 minutes, like the free version once, like I couldn't understand it at all either. But then like when I was listening to that stream where Epos Vox kind of taught Bob how to get around in Resolve, like there's like a different mode that he said was more like Premiere. Mm-hmm. And so I was probably just in like a mode that was like more like movie editing mode, and it was just like not what I'm used to at all.
What does Zane say about my talking and playing skills? That they're extremely poor, probably.
you scroll back up.
Oh, I see. You hold down attack and you press the other direction. So you can go back and forth then once you're holding it. That's pretty neat.
He probably said something like it was good. I think I've seen him say before that like he doesn't understand how we can talk and play games. And I feel like streaming halves my capacity to do either.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm good at it.
Well, I think that doing the Twitch streams has probably helped quite a bit. And there's not as many people to worry about entertaining.
You gotta learn to talk to yourself a little better, I guess, on those. Whoa!
Dang.
There was a $50 super chat from the Red Crawler. Thank you. Saying, hey guys, glad I was able to catch the stream tonight. I've loved watching for years.
For years?
All the great content and all the work you put into it. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's good. I mean, all the great content, lack of content, I feel like, on our part lately. But, you know, I've kind of gotten into a good groove where I've been slowly working on episodes a little bit each day. Yeah. Even if it's just capturing something, at least I'm moving towards something.
Yeah. So it's you know, it's like an RPG. Like even if you're like not making tangible progress, you're still making progress because you're leveling up.
Yeah.
It's like it's like Butts learning the piano.
There, yeah, I guess. Never really considered it like Butts. You know, that piano.
I never really considered it like Butts. And there was a $5 super chat from Dab1153. Thank you.
Dang, thank you.
Saying Konami AAA games on Genesis were infrequent, but all bangers. Bloodlines, Contra Hardcore, Rocky Knight Adventures, Sunset Riders, etc. Yeah, like especially like those first three, Castlevania, Contra, and Rocket Knight. I feel like those all almost have like a treasure-like vibe to them. Like much more so than say their Super Nintendo games. Like it feels like they were kind of trying to compete with Treasure to some extent, maybe.
Oh, I didn't realize it was getting more to be more water here.
Oh yeah, I think the first time I fought this guy, I had the same experience. It's like, oh wait. So yeah, you kind of just want to beat this guy fast because I don't know if he
it took me a while to realize that that's what was happening.
Yeah, I don't really care for chewing gum too much, Zane's dad, so who could say? I'm sure I've walked and chewed gum many times at the same time. By the way, I don't
chew
know
gum very much anymore because I'm afraid of pulling off the crown on one of my teeth with it.
Is that actually...
It came loose for a while. One of them came loose, and it made me.
Really?
I was afraid it was gonna come off. So I have not chewed gum since.
Well, are you still going to the dentist who's just like,
No, I've been going
to a new dentist. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I've been going to a new dentist.
Yeah.
For a while. Okay, pole jump is an attack too. I gotta remember that. Man, there's only 3 continues. That is brutal.
Yeah.
It doesn't send you back to the beginning of the level though, at least. I mean, this is not that hard to what I'm doing with him right now.
But does your new dentist share the same concerns about your old about that problem, whatever it was? I can't remember.
Yeah, she's a little worried about it. Just because.
But is she like, but I know what I'll do?
No, it's more just like I think that she's not alarmist about it.
Yeah.
That was the problem before, is that my dentist was just really alarmist about it.
But by the way, I don't know if Joe is still here, but I just got this speaker back here. Well, there's another one over there. It's a pair that I got to use with the CRT setup. And they're, you know, I've seen this brand before, and I always thought it was Edifer, like Joe Redifer without the R. But I took a closer look, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Edifier, not Edifer. And so yeah, I'll know. I'm kind of disappointed now. It's like, oh, that was Edifer.
Super disappointed about it. I feel like I'm better off using the holy water.
Joe Edifier. Joe Redifier. By the way, I'm pretty darn positive for real this time that I'm going to resume afternoon streams this week.
People have been asking about it.
Well, starting with when I need to remake my SBS setup, and I will have the supplies needed to do that. Oh, that's a cool job spinning your.
Yeah, it's too bad. Yeah.
It's that way.
I saw it on the demo, and I'm like just getting crushed by this guy.
I don't know if I knew about that, to be honest. But anyway, and yes, I know Edifier is a budget brand, but I did not want to spend a lot on them, and I want something that already had RCA inputs. They sound good for retro games. I hooked up my Super Nintendo to it and listened to the opening to Chrono Trigger and a few other games, and make sure I liked it, because I'm not prepared to like fully hook up my systems yet. But sounded totally good for some retro gaming. I don't know if I would, I wouldn't want to use them for editing or anything, but I think they sound good for the purpose. I see we got Corndog Maddie here saying, breaking news, I just beat my first Ease game. Well, which one? We gotta know.
I hope this is the boss of the entire level.
Also, there was notification that Scott Snyder has been a member for 69 months.
No?
I was lurking in Game Dave's stream for a little bit on Thursday and saw you show up in there, Scott. Says, I've been waiting for your afternoon streams. What has bigger bowels, Game Sack or the bosses in this game?
Bigger bowels or balls?
Balls. Bull. Yeah, okay, Corey knows how to say it, I guess. Bulls. I mean, I wouldn't know. I mean, I can is that a thing you can see?
No.
In this game? Not to my knowledge.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
That'd be very impressive if it was.
Yeah, so probably Game Sack.
That'd be true blast processing right there.
Where is Sadie? I think she's somewhere off in yonder.
Oh, come on.
Sandy, you want to say hi to the stream?
So this is all going to be about practice. I'm definitely starting over in this.
See, y'all will be able to see Sandy come into the room more clearly now. Look at that. You just want to lay down there? Well, why don't you make a closer hello? Let me say hello. Look.
He's spinning that staff around.
Look at Eric Lecard. You know, it's amazing you're playing this tonight. I mean, you know, because last Monday I finished my replay of Castlevania Portrait of Ruin.
Yeah. How'd you feel about it?
It's good. You know, probably liked it less the second time than I did the first time, but I still enjoyed it a lot. You know, I remember very specifically thinking when Portrait of Ruin came out and I was playing it for the first time, I was just like, man, like they could just keep doing the same thing forever and I would never get tired. And then
they did that.
Well, no, they kind of didn't. I mean, the game industry.
I guess they did one more, right?
They did one more, really. But like when Order of Ecclesia just like kind of didn't work for me, and I feel like its design kind of lent itself to like showing the cracks in the design of these games, in a lot of ways. Because they were a lot of it was just kind of these like linear corridors, and it's like, oh, you know, like it kind of like made it more clear to me than I had really thought about before that the platforming isn't really, you know, part of the challenge, right?
Yeah,
it's about just fighting these enemies, but you're just kind of overcoming them with brute force anyway. So I feel like Order of Ecclesia kind of maybe soured me on like the Metroidvania formula a little bit. And you know, since then I've replayed Harmony of Dissonance and just now Portrait of Ruin, and I really enjoyed going back to them for sure. But I'm not as enchanted by them as I was at the time they were coming out.
Man, I could use some health here. Feels like very stingy. It gave me a whole bunch of health on that first level.
Oh, did Bloodstained do it for me then? I really liked Bloodstained, I have to be honest. I mean, you know, for one, you know, I've not been overdoing it on Metroidvanias, and so when I got to that one, I felt like it skewed closer to Symphony of the Night than any of the, you know, the GBA and DS games. But I know of Shinjan. I see Shinjan's here. He would disagree with that vehemently. He is a known Bloodstained hater. But I rather liked Bloodstained, I have to say. Oh, I also saw we have Matt from Insurrection Industries in here. Welcome.
There was another.
Yes, I saw that. One moment. Yes, there was a £5 from Engine UK. Thank you. Saying, do you guys know of a way to protect a PVM from unshielded speakers? I've got my Yamaha HS7s next to mine, getting slight interference. Any advice? Yeah, I would definitely move those speakers.
Just move them like a little bit further away.
Just move them. Oh, well, you know, I actually, so you can't really see it, but up on the wall here, there's probably, I would say...
It's weirdly easy. I feel like it's a fake out.
1.5 to 2 feet above, probably about a foot above where the screen cuts off. There's a speaker mount on the wall. And probably about the height where the light switch is, roughly. I had for a long time sitting there a VGA monitor. Didn't see any obvious issues on it from having it by that speaker. But over time, I noticed it became discolored in that upper part of the screen. I mean, and it was probably 1.5 to 2 feet away from it. I was really surprised that that it did that, and that didn't go away. I was, however, able to get rid of it. I bought like $50 on eBay. I bought what was it called, like a purifier or something. You know, Steve has demonstrated. I learned about their existence from shooting. It's like this like ring that like sends out some sort of weird waves. Degaussing wand. That's it. Thank you, Saint Rob. Degaussing wand. That I was able to fix it with that.
You know what I realized that you kind of got to look out for? So I used to have a HD or 4K TV right above mine, and I think that a lot of people, if they are using PDMs and they have an HD TV nearby, you got to think about those speakers in that TV. Are also unshielded and will cause that.
Right. And you know, so something I don't know, honestly, is I don't know if a speaker isn't sending out sound, is it, you know,
is it in there? Yeah.
Is it potentially doing anything to a CRT? That I actually don't know. But just to be ultra safe, what I did when I put you know, people have commented on it because everyone had that radio clock. It's actually over here right now. You know, the classic, like, you know, 80s, 90s childhood room radio clock. You all know that. And I like having it here in my retro room. But it does have like a radio and alarm function on it. And I actually opened it up and disconnected the speaker. And same with that iPad monitor that was like repurposed into like a monitor shell that you gave me.
Yeah.
I opened it up and physically disconnected the speaker.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Just to be safe, like, because I was putting it next to, you know, PVMs, and I was like, oh, I'd better fix that. Better do it just to be safe. But yeah, I mean, just find a way to move them farther away. Is what I would say. You know, it's that's really what you've got to do. See, Pepper Live TV is saying, do you guys have a recommendation for a CRT monitor without that buzzing? I mean, I assume you're talking about the high-pitched whine. I mean, I wouldn't call that buzz, but...
It's just a 15 kilohertz.
It's a 15 kilohertz whine. So, if you want to not hear that,
you got to get old to not hear that.
Yeah, well, yeah. Do get old, or look into VGA monitors instead, because VGA monitors are 31 kilohertz, and you could use a simple line doubler. You could use original OSSC. You could use a RetroTink 2X. You could use GBS CAIO and just add scan lines, and you've effectively got what looks very convincingly like a PVM with those scan lines, but it's at 31 kilohertz. Oh, H. Clark says, as a teen, I could still hear the whine when a PC monitor was at 60 hertz. I think most people can't hear CRT wine, but not quite sure.
Did I tell you about how when we would walk the dog, she would get really weird about going down this one side of the street? And it's because we didn't realize it for the longest time.
We have like anti-teen like noise.
Yeah, it's anti-teen. Is that?
Well, I mean, I've heard that there's like.
Well, this was like to get rid of deer.
Like, people set up like certain sound frequencies to like dissuade teenagers from loitering.
Yes. So that was not the case for this, but it was for deer. And she would get real weird, and then we didn't know why she was being like that until like our son went with us, and he was like, "Oh, you hear that?" Like he could hear it.
Yeah. Did he find it offensive?
No, he's just like, it's just kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. This is kind of neat, but it's tough. Oh, it sounds me pretty far back too.
That is a neat scene.
Yeah.
And like,
is there 8 stages in this, or is it less?
I don't remember. But yeah, you see the tower tilt more and more because of like what it's like changing the perspective around it.
Yeah.
Remo says, I'm 47 and I haven't heard the CRT whine in years.
Yeah.
What about you, Coury? You're 47, aren't you?
Oh yeah. I don't hear it. I definitely don't hear it. I haven't heard it for a long time.
But have you heard it?
I can't remember the last time I heard it.
Could you hear it when we started the show?
No.
Well, I do remember, like, we kind of learned that you had to put a low-pass filter on.
Yeah, because other people would hear it in our video.
Would hear it, and I wouldn't hear. I can still hear a CRT whine, 15 kilohertz whine.
Not me. The only time I hear it is if I see it in the waveform.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Now, I mean, you've probably like gone to more like loud concerts in your life and stuff too.
Yes.
So
yeah, that probably plays a part in it for sure.
So sometimes I wonder if Sandy's barking could have an effect on my hearing. Because her bark is powerful. Like just the other day, I noticed that when she was like barking while running into the kitchen, like she's like barking from the opposite side of the kitchen, and you could just hear the oven, like the metal from the oven, just like reverberating. Just she's like 3 yards away from it, and it goes boom.
I feel like I might be invincible for some friends when I do that jump.
Oh. Man, they really went all out with this, like, rotating at this level, didn't they? I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm invincible when I do that.
I think he's still laying here.
So I finished the good old Kingdom Hearts 2 on Friday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So you rather liked it, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if I had to pick a game of the year right now, it would be that.
Wow.
Like a game that I played for the first time this year. For sure. I thought it was great.
The funniest thing about all the discourse surrounding CRT wine these days, literally no one talked about it back Like whether you heard it or not, like I heard it, but like I didn't think like, oh, this is unpleasant. I thought I had a superpower because I was able to identify when a TV was left on in the classroom and no one else knew.
I wonder if I could just sit here and just just do this until I hit it enough. Use it. Maybe not. But yeah, I started playing, or not playing, but watching through the cutscenes of 358 Days Over 2.
Oh yeah, are you doing that on stream or on your own?
No, I wouldn't subject anybody to that. Did you play that? I mean, did you play it?
It was not great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of happy that I don't have to.
It was just like, okay, let's go spend half the game in Agrabah and Olympus Coliseum again.
Oh, is that like, yeah.
I remember a lot of Agrabah and Olympus Coliseum. Come on. Whew, you got him.
I know, I was falling apart there.
No, I never did get back to Einhander. I would like to consider doing so on the afternoon streams when I get a chance. But so like my main priority when I get back to that this week is going to be after my, huh?
You're totally convinced it's happening this week.
Well, yeah, because I'm going to get what the last parts I need to do my SVS setup.
Right.
So I'm going to do it. I'm going to stream that, and then after I'm done with that, I'm going to finish my replay of Final Fantasy V on the stream. And I also wanted to deal with my unfinished business from last year for Einhander and Ghostbusters Genesis. But I also kind of feel like I need to get back to the original intent of the afternoon streams, which was to play indie games. So I'll probably do that before I get back to Einhander and Ghostbusters.
Oh, nice. I think that what I kind of wish I was playing another Kingdom Hearts game, but I know I need to like move to something else for a little bit. I was thinking about just playing a Pledgeless game. I was thinking about playing 3D Dot Game Heroes starting tomorrow. Although, I got to travel for work on Wednesday and Thursday, so there'll be no streams those days.
3D Dot Game Heroes, I feel is a game that you don't want to have big gaps between playing because, like, you benefit from remembering like how the world is laid out, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I can't imagine it's super long either.
It's not, but the world is absolutely bigger and a little more complex to navigate than, say, Zelda 1.
I mean, you think it would take about a week of streams, probably?
I would think it'd be a little longer than that. I mean, it's not.
Oh, getting crushed by that thing.
But I've only played all the way through it once. I finished 2 dungeons when I did a stream of it. A few years ago, if you recall.
What? Oh, I was hitting C to jump. Whoops.
Karita says, I always thought Castlevania was barely in the industrial age. This is full-on car factory. I mean, Castlevania takes place over centuries.
Yeah. This one takes place in the early 1900s.
Yep, it takes place around the time of World War One. I believe the N64 games are also around then as well because they have like motorcycles and stuff. And then Portrait of Ruin has Eric Lacard in it, and the son of John Morris, the other playable character. And then Aria of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow take place around 2000.
Yeah. Like, Aria of Sorrow is like right at the millennium, right?
Yeah, it's like literally like
1999
an eclipse. It's like, you know, when it crosses over to the year 2000, if I remember correctly.
Well, maybe I won't play that. I don't know what I'm going to play then tomorrow. We'll see.
I see Zane's dad asking Shinjan if he got his summer cart yet. Mine arrived. I assume he may have ordered right when, at the same time, because Fenris, he was asking about, and I asked, you know, if Fenris could.
Did you just get one because you wanted just to be able to test it with things, or because you have an EverDrive 64 also?
Correct. Well, you know, it just seems like the summer card is kind of the preferred thing right now, and I felt like I had a little trouble. For some reason I couldn't get Junk Runner 64 to work on the 64 drive, which kind of surprised me. Because that.
Well, the 64 drive is not the EverDrive.
Correct. But that one was working better for me in certain things on the analog 3D. Your ad continues. So you're going to start from the beginning and hope to like make
for a better run.
Yeah. So anyway, I kind of felt like it. I felt like neither of them really seemed like quite the right thing to use with the analog 3D in particular. So I was just kind of like, since this seems to be the thing everyone seems to prefer, and like N64 homebrew is becoming more and more common, and developers seem to prefer the summer cart. I just decided I should get one.
Nice.
Well, I mean, it was like, I don't know, $50 or something.
Yeah, they're not that expensive.
They're pretty cheap.
Flying Squirrel, I already played through Chain of Memories. Playing them like legit. I'm playing legit all of them.
But yeah, I've not tried the summer cart yet. But I am curious to do so. What I did try, actually, where did I put it? Where did I put it? Here it is.
Where is it?
I actually haven't tested it inside the device it is in right now. But I also got, along with the summer cart, because I asked, because I'm not sure if I'd ever, well, no, I had ordered something off of AliExpress before, but I don't often order things off AliExpress. And so I asked Fenris, who I know is pretty experienced at buying stuff off there. I said, okay, like, sell me on something else there. He's like, oh, this seems like something you'd be into. It's a Game Boy cart for the NES. And it allegedly uses real Game Boy hardware.
Huh.
I want to try it on the AVS because I feel like that could be a cool device to play it on. But I only briefly tested it with doing a quick and dirty setup with a NES on composite. But it's got some color palettes, none that are 100% exactly what I would want, but they're pretty good. And I'm curious if I could use the Retrode to further refine the palette to make it like kind of match mine. That's actually something I'd be very curious to learn how to do. So this could be a really cool way to play Game Boy games, especially because, it's, the NES controller is kind of more fitting for Game Boy in a lot of ways, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I have a neat little thing. Actually, a really, I don't know, I don't get repros very often, but like the feel of this cartridge material is extremely authentic. The look and feel of it, like it looks.
I mean, maybe it was. Maybe it's just used from a.
Well, there's no engraved print in these areas on the back like there normally would be, but it feels super duper authentic. It feels just like a real NES card. Maybe they're all like that these days. I don't know. I don't get repros often. Yeah, I'm very curious if this will work in the AVS, because I love using the Super Game Boy on the Super NT, because I think that's so cool that you're effectively still using original hardware that way.
Right.
And technically, it's actually slightly better because, there is a bit of a refresh mismatch, right? So you get less frequent judders with Super Game Boy by a small amount, but you get less judders with Super Game Boy, particularly Super Game Boy 2 on the Super NT versus original hardware, which I think is pretty cool. And so I think using this as an FPGA and then using the Retrode to fully scale it up from there would be a really, really cool way to output Game Boy games. So I'm really excited to try this, actually.
Yeah, this seems pretty interesting. I never knew such a thing existed.
I think it is. I don't know. In the past,
it really makes you wonder what kind of stuff is just like in the bowels of
AliExpress. Well, that's why I asked Fenris, because I know he and Sho like to get stuff on there and play around with it, because I remember when this first kind of came around in the past year or two, I want to say was when I became aware of it. I remember Sho and Fenris were real excited to order and try it out, and they seem to be pretty big fans of it.
That's a little digitized sound effect when he does. So I didn't lose a life that time. So I can I take a screenshot of the? Let's see if it works. When I get my, if I can just use the screenshot button on my Stream Deck. Let's see if it works.
Oh, on your Stream Deck. This new setup would actually be fairly conducive to a Stream Deck.
There you go.
I kind of thought about it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole. It feels like they've released a different version of it every single week now.
Really? They've been doing a lot?
Yeah, it just seems like there's a lot of different ones.
I haven't really been paying attention.
Well, I only find out about it via like updates for the firmware updates or the application updates, like introducing this one. Do this random thing that now you can have volume knobs on it and stuff.
It kind of made me think for some reason of I get annoyed by all these emails that I get from Atomos that's like, oh, get this super cool thing, and it's just like software for like your phone.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean
they're like make it sound like this. Like
it seems like there's so many different like ninjas now. It's kind of ridiculous.
I know it's like for some reason it's like kind of confusing to me because it feels like they're like
ninjas.
trying to present these like software solutions as like legitimate.
Well, the one that they do, it's like it's an add-on. It connects to your phone. It just it uses your phone as storage essentially, and as a screen.
Yeah.
So it's not like a straight up. Oh, jeez. I guess you can go the wrong way.
Still waiting for a 4K 120 Ninja.
Yeah, I don't know why they haven't done that. I feel like they could really make a killing if they made one that was just like gamer specific.
Yeah. Don't even have a screen on it. Take the screen off.
No, I would want a screen on it. So you know that you're getting a signal for sure.
Well, yeah, but if you could output to a monitor for monitoring, I mean,
then you have two screens. Then you just have two. Then you have to like have two devices.
Well,
that's what I like about it is that you don't.
It doesn't need to be a good screen though. Like it can be a way because I understand why they're focused on the screen for like video production purposes, right? But
oh crap!
Like for game streaming, you don't need like they would absolutely make they are just leaving money on the table.
Yeah, I think that they could really do one that would just like gamer specific, and I think that would be a big hit.
100%.
Something that doesn't drop signal, like if there's or doesn't make a new recording or something like that. When you drop a signal, it'd be nice. Something that. I don't know. There's so many things that they could do with it, I think.
Here is what the Ninja is, Zane's dad. It's from this company, an Australian company called Atomos.
Yeah, I talked about it in our setup video. In my setup video.
Yeah, he's asking what is it. So maybe he forgot. But basically, it's meant for mounting on top of a camera. And it's meant to be like a larger screen with like HDR and stuff that you can use for monitoring a film shoot. But the key thing is it's got HDMI input and HDMI pass-through. You use HDMI output from your camera and it writes to a SATA SSD.
Yeah.
So, and it can do it in ProRes, which is basically the smoothest editing format, pretty much. That's darn near lossless.
Yeah, because they have keyframes.
Perceptibly lossless.
Every frame is a keyframe, so it's like really easy for you to
really edit. Easy to edit. Like even though they're gigantic files.
Yeah.
But your editing software just chews right through them like it's nothing. Yeah. Because they're just very light. They're large files, but lightweight on editing. So it annoys the heck out of me a lot of the time, to be honest. But I'm hopeful that the way I've set things up here is going to make it a lot easier for me to use in this new setup. So hopefully I will more consistently have recordings from streams, then I won't have to go back, to get at the last minute for the games we played.
Right. I mean, that's what I was doing. When you're here in a couple weeks, I'll have to show you like my little stand that I have that I've made for morning streams.
Yeah. Well, what I did the last time I was using it, I think it was the last time I really used it much was when I was streaming Another Crusade. And you told me about how you can make it so that every minute it makes a new clip.
Yes.
And so
you could like have it snooze like between clips. It'd be so much nicer.
You can't though, right?
Right.
So, but what I realized I could do is, it's just a minor extra step. I just plug the hard drive into my computer and then I can just like, view the tiles and, stretch it out to be, roughly what, 10 across or whatever.
Right.
And then highlight, but leave one column unselected and delete all the others. So that way you're not holding on to like gigabytes and gigabytes and gigabytes and gigabytes.
Right. But you don't record an H.265 either, do you?
No, I don't really trust the H.265 on it too much from what I've seen. Like it can do some kind of weird looking glitchy stuff.
I feel as though they fixed that. It's only on the XD anyways. And for 4K 60, you only need to put it on like the medium. The medium
okay. Well, I mean, I know you're a firmware updating fiend. Like, I don't even...
Well, there hasn't been a new update for it in 6 months, actually.
Well, I mean, I probably updated it 3 years ago.
Well, that cuts down on the size of your files. And it also puts enough keyframes in it that they're easily editable.
Uh-huh. So they did. You're pretty sure that's been improved?
Yeah, I mean that's all I've used on it. But I haven't used it like super. It's outside of like morning streams. I haven't used it.
Yeah, you haven't really been checking the footage too closely.
Well, I mean, I skim through like clips here and there, but I feel like it's been a long time since I've seen the issues.
Right.
And it only seems to happen in the XD, like the super high bitrate one, which you don't need for 4K 60.
Okay.
And like my whole thing is that this stuff is for archival purposes. It doesn't need to be like really super high bitrate. Like if we need to do like comparisons of specific things, then it'd be better just to record like a lossless new clip.
For sure. This is just like general footage of a game that could be used for almost any purpose.
Exactly. Which is like, that's the approach that I take with that stuff.
Right. Well, I'll update my Ninja then sometime soon and see if...
I just wouldn't record on XD. Like if you're recording 4K 60, I would just put it at the medium. Because that's still recording at a pretty nice...
Okay, well, I'll see how I feel about that. I mean, if I don't like that, then I'll do the same thing I just said, record ProRes, delete,
Yeah.
Keep every file, and then...
You don't want to back that up. You don't want to put the ProRes of like...
Right, so I'll run through Handbrake and for an archival file.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because that's what I do. Like, I don't view it as something that it needs to be immaculate. Like, I mean, like you uploaded that the footage for the
Another Crusade.
No. You uploaded...
I think upload a bunch of ProRes of that, which is absolutely unnecessary.
You added a bunch of
that game of all things.
For the most recent Super Show of like your like the decompilations and stuff, and it's like that Zelda clip is like 100 gigs, and it's like it doesn't need to be 100 gigs.
Well,
I mean, for your purposes, sure. But I'm saying, like, for archivals...
But yeah, I was just giving you what I had recorded for... I mean, that was recorded... that was the recording settings that I used, which may have been overkill. But that was the recording settings I used. Probably the reason it was such high bit rate was just because, like, it's... it's got that texture pack in it, so it's got... lots of high frequency detail, because like higher frequency detail, results in a larger recorded file generally.
Right.
Pixel art games usually end up the way that with the settings I've got where, they use an appropriate amount of bit rate per scene. Right. So all that, like, that was, rendered it over 4K with that high quality texture pack, so it was probably a big file. I was surprised how big that one was. It was probably because it was a lot of high detail, even though it was just an N64 game, right?
worthless life to lose right
there. Dingus Glurt says, I'm eating pancakes with a high bite rate right now. Sounds pretty good, actually.
I'm doing a lot better this run. I've only lost 2 lives.
Yeah. See?
I mean, that's what it's all about, right?
It's not that scary once you realize, like, oh, I can make, like, a better... Like, I can do better on this level, and then, you know, you just...
And then that happens. You just get hit by a random maneuver, but I talked too soon. But then again, I do have passwords, though. I can just, like, start...
You have a password for the start of this level that... Had you died once by then?
Yeah, only one time.
But only one time?
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you get to the last level with a full set of lives, like, you don't even need continues, really, right? You know?
Right. Yeah.
So, it's okay.
Yes.
What controller are you using?
I'm using the Crix Joys.
Oh.
That's my preferred Genesis controller, I will say.
You know, I think I finally, just here recently, in part of my organizing, I think I threw that box away, because you'd given it to me a long time ago.
The
and
Joys?
And
it's just a plain white box.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is not an interesting box. Why am I holding on to it? So sometimes I you know, kind of have that reality moment with like certain boxes where I'm just like, this box, I don't care about this box. This box isn't pretty. I've finally gotten rid of most of my analog boxes, because I actually really hate those, to be honest.
They have like a weird texture to them.
I don't. The newer ones aren't.
It almost feels like it's like a texture that makes my skin like crawl like a chalkboard.
A chalkboard.
Yeah.
It's like a chalkboard texture.
Yeah.
It also makes me think of like, I just thinking about this. Like, you know, like the like, you know, like the napkins that might be at like a birthday party or something that has like, you know, all these like super bright, colorful print on the napkin. I hate how those napkins feel. Like, really, really hate how they feel. Like it just gives me goosebumps thinking about them.
Yeah.
It's a very similar texture to me, where it feels like a chalkboard.
Oh, come on. Just walked right off.
Chicken liver texture is a no. You know, I don't think I know what chicken liver texture is, because, like, chicken liver. Like,
yeah, if you're familiar with the chicken liver texture, I'm impressed.
I mean, I think there's a certain subset of people, mostly very old, I'm guessing, that love that. You know, my KFC has had a sign up for like 2 years. Like, you know, the little, are they magnetic? Whatever the signs are that, you know, advertise like what's hot and new at a fast food place or wherever, right? You know,
yeah.
You know the signs I'm talking about. They have a sign they've had on their sign for I'm serious, like probably 2 years. It says, "Livers are here."
Finally.
It's like the letter R.
Oh,
you know.
Oh
livers.
Yeah, I thought livers would be spelled with a Z also.
Livers are here. And it's like they ain't got anything better to promote than that right now. Like, right. That's what they think is going to be bringing us in.
Yeah, that's at KFC.
I think it's KFC.
I think I decided like I just straight up hate KFC.
I like KFC.
I just feel like I've never basically had anything there that isn't like gross. I think just like the chicken on the bone is gross. I don't know. Like, maybe it is. Maybe that's just like I don't mind chicken wings, but I think that I might just think that chicken on the bone, like fried chicken and stuff on the bone, is gross.
I have come to appreciate chicken wings much more than in just the past few years, really, than I used to. Chicken liver equals yuck. Chicken heart equals okay. I don't think I've ever eaten anything's heart. It sounds like some sort of demon ritual. I don't know about that. I don't know about eating something's heart. I was reading about blood sausages on Wikipedia. You know, just I couldn't even tell you what like sent me down that rabbit hole. I just remember I got onto a Wikipedia article about blood sausages. Does not sound appealing. There was a 5 Canadian from Flying Squirrel 1645. Thank you.
Flying Squirrel.
Saying, thanks for the video about your Bazite Linux setup try. It made me switch from Windows 10 to it. Kind of surprised how easy it was to install it. Yeah, I mean, I've tinkered on and off with Linux, you know, for probably 20 years. And, you know, never really did anything serious with it for terribly long. And I certainly don't really know my way around, you know, a terminal and stuff like that. Yeah, it's really not hard to get it installed. And then, you know, the graphical desktop interfaces are, you know, has for a long time been very comparable to Windows, right? You know, so if you're satisfied with the compatibility through Proton, then, I mean, Linux is great for gaming.
That downward slash looks so cool. The way he like really like lunges into it.
Oh, he's like whoa, like it's accelerating away from him.
Yeah, like he's just going for it though. I think that's pretty cool.
Dad1153 says KFC will do in a pinch, but I prefer Pollo Campero. I've never heard of it. I tried a new to me chicken place today.
Yeah.
Called Super Chicks. It was pretty expensive, but it was pretty good.
Is it super?
Their sauces were pretty super. You know, that's probably why it was expensive, because they've got this like, you know, sauce bar with, you know, all these different flavors of sauces. You can just get as much as you want.
They used this earlier.
I avoided trying that place for a long time, but my parents said they liked it. It was chicken tenders. I'm like, oh, really? That's what it is? Because in my head, it was the same thing as this other place that I think is called like Chicken Salad Chick. And I don't like chicken salad.
Really?
So Super Chicks sounded like chicken salad to me because of that other place.
I like chicken salad.
I don't know if I like anything that is called salad that isn't salad. I like salad, but like.
But not chicken salad. Like,
I don't like chicken salad. I definitely don't like tuna salad.
What about macaroni salad?
No, I don't. Cold pasta doesn't really do it for me. I don't like cold pasta too much. You know, I don't like potato salad too much, but I kind of fell into trying German potato salad a couple of times when I was in Germany. I like that more than like American potato salad. German potato salad, pretty good.
potato salad.
Amish potato salad?
Yeah.
What is it?
I couldn't tell you. I feel as though I've had it before.
But no, I think my main thing with like pasta salad is, I just think cold noodles are weird.
Oh. That's all right. I can understand the sentiment, but
Carino says sounds like a Reservoir Dogs rant. Salads that ain't salad.
Yeah.
I could definitely see some Tarantino scripting going down such a rabbit hole.
I think I'm doing pretty good this time. I've used one continue, but I can always start at level 2. Just about getting a little bit further each time, not having to start all the way at the beginning, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right? So it's still a fairly satisfying system. A Met Brochen. Let me look up what Met Brochen is. Met Brochen. Minced raw pork? No. Nah, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. I had a Biffy in Germany. It was just like basically a hot dog encased in bread.
Like a corn dog.
Kind of, but it was like bread.
But is it? I mean, it sounds like a hot dog. Isn't a hot dog like a hot dog encased in bread?
I mean,
hot dog on a bun. Sounds like a hot dog.
It was different, though. Okay.
Oh,
we need to get Quentin Tarantino listening to this conversation.
A Biffy.
A Biffy, yeah.
Those things bugs. That's kind of a neat effect that this has with these blades here, even though it's probably just like a transparency actually on. The thing's not spinning, it's just like the layers are spinning.
Yeah. I wonder how that's actually done. Yeah, I mean, they're faking it somehow, but faking it in a pretty cool way.
Yeah.
That's a cool castle in the background.
Yeah. Like
being in this like modern sort of setting with these skeleton soldiers and stuff makes you think like, oh, is that Castle Wolfenstein in the background?
So I told you about how I went for the crazy shakes. We went for this. We did a yearly trip to the
which probably means I'm out of luck.
I mean, it's like a once a year thing. I mean, if I go, I ain't getting it. Oh, come on! Just walked right off there.
Would it potentially be on the way to where we're going?
I mean, I could look into it.
Didn't you say they also have pickle pizza?
Yeah.
It's like ranch instead of sauce.
Yes, it's very good. It doesn't seem like it would be that good, but it's totally good. Ranch and dill pickles.
Like you showed me a photo of someone you went with got a milkshake that had 2 whole donuts on it.
Yeah. As the crazy donut is called.
The crazy donut. I mean, weren't all of them called Crazy something?
Yes, yeah.
Kamal Zamer is asking, do Coury and Try have favorite RTSs that they've played? I've been getting back into Warcraft 2 and StarCraft on PC and loving it. Probably will go to Command and Conquer Red Alert General soon, and then maybe StarCraft 2. I've never really been an RTS guy.
I always loved the first StarCraft. I know they released a remastered StarCraft, but I don't know if it's any good or not. Can anybody comment on the quality of like the remastered StarCraft 1?
Yeah, Pikmin is the closest thing to RTS that I've really taken much of a shine to. I did play Children of Mana and Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings, but you know, just because I like the series they're connected to. Not so much my thing, though.
So the StarCraft remaster.
I like turn-based strategy.
This thing is nonsense. Look at this thing. What's it doing?
Well, what's it doing?
I mean, like when it jumps, it's like, what's it doing?
What's this thing's deal?
It kind of. It makes this noise when it jumps, like.
Is that so?
Oh, the Minnesota State Fair is where the pickle pizza was birthed from.
Oh,
apparently. It's good. So,
I mean, I'm
sure Maddie could say that, like, and vouch for it's how good it is.
Oh yeah, look at that. That looks huge. Of course, I'm sure the lens is playing some tricks, but that does look really. I mean, that crust looks very soft and doughy and delicious.
This is totally like a treasure box, yeah.
But lots of I feel like lots of places like kind of compete to claim to be, we invented the pickle pizza, or whatever the odd yet surprisingly good food is. Just like there's different places in Buffalo, I think, that like claim to created the buffalo wings.
Well, I mean, I think Anchor Bar is like considered to be like the main place that did. They don't have the best wings, I don't think.
Popeyes just launched a pickled menu: pickled glazed lemonade, chicken wing sandwich, and fried pickles. Fried pickles are good, but I don't want pickle juice in anything I'm drinking. I don't want pickle glazed lemonade. Ew. Fried pickles are very good, though.
Oh, come on. So you gotta hit this guy twice per life point.
Yikes.
You ever done is anybody in the chat, speaking of pickle juice, like there's like the shot, the pickleback, where it's like a shot of whiskey and then you follow it with a shot of pickle juice. That's really good.
Oh, he got you.
Yeah. Well, it's not pickle beer. It's a pickleback. Yeah. Yeah. It's delicious.
Oh, is your checkpoint still like partway through the level? Even when you continue?
It's not even that far. It's It's like only the room before. Like all the checkpoints in this are actually like not bad at all.
Yeah. So I guess lives are basically the same thing as continues then.
In a way, yeah. It's like so weird. Finally, jeez, that was close. My life in pickles. I mean, I really like pickles. The pickle pizza was delish though. But the milkshake, if we are when you're here, if we're gonna go that way, then we'll stop there. But I ain't gonna get one. I had mine for the year.
Are we potentially going to be going?
I got the Buckeye one.
Video games.
What's that?
Are we potentially going to be going by vacuums and video games?
I don't know. I mean, we could always go that direction. This is such a... Oh, I'm confused. So all my controls are reversed.
Your controls are reversed?
Well, when I got hit with the spores from that flower. Made me
I've
confused.
fallen behind. Oh, there. Okay. I didn't realize I'd fallen behind. Oh, I apologize. I missed this. 10 minutes ago, there was a £2 donation from Engine UK. Thank you. Saying, new campaign, History of Castlevania video. Joe?
I feel like Joe has already done a complete retrospective on every Castlevania series.
I mean, Joe's not shy about featuring the game that he's already featured before.
Yeah, he's done complete Castlevania retrospectives.
But you know that Castlevania Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood video was a really fun video to do.
Yeah.
So I would love to do more Castlevania.
When did that video come out? 10 years ago?
Oh gosh.
I think about that a lot.
It couldn't have because it supports 4K on the PS4 Pro, but the sad thing is PS4 Pro will be 10 years old next year. Isn't that kind of crazy that we're not far away from 4K output being the standard in console games for
a decade?
A decade.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Well, maybe not the standard because, Pro and Xbox One X were definitely, not the primary consoles, but, I've had 4K output since... Wait a second. No. PS4 Pro came out in 2016, I think.
Yeah, so it's this year.
It's this year.
Yeah.
But I didn't have a 4K TV.
So that video, probably came out 9 years ago.
Probably. Let's find out. I didn't have my 4K TV though until 2017, of course, because I got the C7. Castlevania. Wow, Castlevania for some reason brings up so many videos for us. Wow, that video got a lot of views over the years.
Yeah.
It's got 429,000 views.
Wow. Get off of me.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
stood tall among the most revered games of all time.
All right, well, are you looking at the date on it, or are you listening to it?
I'm looking at it. Says 7 years ago. What was the actual date? November 4th, 2018. So
8 years ago. It'll be 8 years ago this later on. But
yeah, that was the year. That was like a few months after I released the at least, well, I don't remember exactly when the year it was, but 2018 was when I did the gaming in 4K video.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do it the same year I got my 4K TV, because it kind of took a while to figure that out.
Oh, I just realized that there's no time limit in this game.
Oh yeah, it's nice. Doesn't need it. I want to say Castlevania. Oh man, which game is it? I feel like there's a Castlevania game where I basically always run out of time, and maybe I'm thinking of Ninja Gaiden. I think I'm thinking of Ninja Gaiden. I think I'm thinking of the last level of Ninja Gaiden 3. Like, I don't know if I've ever finished that level from start to finish, like, without running out of time. Like, if you don't die in the middle,
yeah,
like, you're gonna run out of time. I mean, it's obviously possible, but it's like extremely difficult.
You know what's kind of interesting about this? It just kind of clicked with me, is that this game does not really recycle any traditional Castlevania enemies. I think we're so used to enemies getting recycled in Castlevania games now.
Right. I mean, they straight up used Rondo of Blood enemies, all the way through Order of Ecclesia.
Yeah.
And then again with Harmony of Despair. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of familiar enemies, but no recycled sprites. I mean, I think it's because, it's a Genesis game. It's a 320 pixel wide game. So, there was not really any existing assets that would have worked well to repurpose.
If I go all the way down here, it doesn't die. I don't die if I fall all the way down it. It's the idea for me. I'm passing up a lot of power-ups and stuff here, but does it matter?
I mean, it's hard to say what's like which ultimately is a net win for you, right?
Yeah. Well, it's not letting me leave though either.
Oh, interesting. Why? Is there a way to fall through the floor? Can you, like, break the wall?
It'd be nice if there was like that. Give me some meat.
I can't say I remember.
I've got to kill that guy. No?
Curious.
This is why there's no time limit in the game. Because you might have to go all the way back up. You know what I watched this week? Since I've been playing Baldur's Gate, I watched that Dungeons and Dragons movie, Honor Among Thieves. Did you ever watch that?
No, like doesn't that have Mila Jovovich in it?
No. It has.
I'm thinking of the Monster Hunter movie.
Yeah. It was really, really good. It's on my Voodoo. You should watch it. It's really good.
Really?
It's just a great. It's a fun movie.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's
I
really
I
good.
wouldn't have expected it to be good at all.
Yeah, it's totally good. So, since I've been playing Baldur's Gate and, playing, learning about the overall world of Dungeons and Dragons, it's kind of neat because there's characters mentioned in, oh, okay, I gotta go in here. There's characters mentioned in the movie that are also in Baldur's Gate. There's, just renowned characters, like wizards and stuff. But I learned so much more since I've been playing that. I know so much more about the world and stuff, and so it really made so much more make sense, I think, since I've been playing Baldur's Gate.
I never really heard anyone talk about that movie, period, to be honest, but it looks like quite a lot of people in the chat agree with you.
Yeah, it's really good. So what I thought was kind of interesting is that there's all kinds of different classes. I didn't know what, if I had watched it before, I don't know what a tiefling was. Now I know because of Baldur's Gate.
What's a tiefling? That's a name I've seen.
It's they almost look like demons, kind of. They're part human, part demon. They have demon horns, kind of.
Okay.
Essentially. I didn't know what they were until I played that. I guess that's how I beat those guys. I didn't really know what I was doing there. But there's just so much stuff that I didn't know, and I was gonna say something else. What I thought was really interesting is that Chris Pine's the main, he played, you know who he is, right? He was the actor who played Captain Kirk in the Star Trek reboot movies.
Oh, I've never seen any of those.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen any
Star
Trek.
What?
I've never seen any Star Trek movies.
Oh my god.
I mean, I something I feel I should do at some point.
Yeah.
I haven't. Are they on your Vudu?
Yes. I mean, at least the original 6 are. People are going to be like, he's never seen any Star Trek. I can't believe it.
I saw most of the Borg arc just in passing.
In movies? Well, that's really only 8. Right.
Well, I mean, there was some. Well, okay, was that a movie? I thought it was the show, the Borg, where Picard gets turned into a Borg. That's a movie.
Yeah, well, it happens in the show, and then it happens in the movie. It happens in the show in Next Generation, the show, and then it happens in the movie. But it's all it's PTSD from what happens in the show. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense.
I don't know. So okay, I don't know if it was a show or if it was a movie, but it was on TV. My uncle was watching it, and I sat there for a while and saw a good lot of it.
Well, either way, he plays a bard in the movie, and I didn't really click with me until halfway through. Is that he kind of represents the player being able to talk their way through every situation, because he doesn't pick up a weapon basically in the entire movie, and I never really realized it until about halfway through. It's he's never used a weapon. He just basically kind of signifies the ability to
get through the game purely on charm and wit.
And sometimes those situations you'll you'll just roll a natural 20 and things will kind of work out, and then other times you'll roll a 1 and everything really goes poorly.
Yeah.
So it's interesting what I've learned about D&D from playing with friends and family, but also playing Baldur's Gate.
Mm-hmm.
So it's made it a lot neater for me, I think.
There's a super chat with no comment from old Led Zeppo.
Yeah.
Thanks as always, Mega X6.
I think you should like really make a attempt to like watch some Star Trek. Although I mean I really am very curious.
Movies, people are like, oh, just try it out like movies. I love movies. You know what? I think a lot of it comes. Well, I think a lot of it comes from two things. I was never big into TV growing up. You know, like the modern concept of like a streaming series can be cool. I like modern streaming series, but like I was never like there were some cartoons and some other things that I watched, but I was just never that big into TV. Growing up, or now, obviously. I think a big part of it is like, yeah, like I associate Star Trek with TV, and the other side of it too, I think, was like this sort of perceived idea that like Star Wars fans, and Star Trek fans are, kind of, at odds or something like that, I guess. Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, I was a big Star Wars fan, much more so than I am now, I would say. I was a pretty big Star Wars fan, especially through like middle school and high school. And so it was just, I don't know, like it just seemed like, oh, Star Trek is that other thing that, I guess Star Wars fans don't like it, so I probably wouldn't like it,
Yeah. Well, I mean, you should give it a shot, because I don't think it's like perceived to be like in that way.
Like I want to watch those movies. I want to see them. I've always been a little skeptical.
Has Drum seen them? Like I'm surprised he wouldn't suggest them.
Well, we've talked about it. We've talked about watching them at some point.
Yeah, he seems like somebody that would be into like them.
I don't recall. Well, Drum's not really much of a Star Wars fan.
So he probably.
So yeah, probably. Yeah. So I know we've talked about it before, but I honestly can't remember if he's seen them. Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I have at least the original 6 on Voodoo. I wouldn't be surprised if I had
some of the new ones too.
All of them now.
Yeah, but
I like the reboot ones. You would probably, I mean, maybe that would be a good entry point, because I think that in a lot of ways that's what those were.
Yeah,
I think that those are certainly a lot better than the episode 7, 8, and 9. Because everyone said, oh, it's like very clear that J.J. Abrams wanted to make like a Star Wars movie, like wishes he was making Star Wars instead of Star Trek.
Yeah.
But I don't think that that's the case. I think that they're.
I don't think that's the case at all. I don't think he wanted to make Star Wars.
Really? I thought that was like his dream. But well, I mean, the second Star Trek reboot movie is pretty bad, I think. But I think the third one is really good. The Beyond, Star Trek Beyond. That's really good.
I mean, I would probably start with the original movies, but I mean,
the first one is like real slow. I mean, it's like they're really taking their time with like these really big shots of the Enterprise going into the hangar bay, and like they really wanted it to be visually spectacular, and it is for its time.
But I think a big part of it too has been just like concern over like how much am I going to get out of this without like having seen the series, Like,
I mean, the series,
you would fairly accessible without having a ton of familiarity with the series.
But would be nice to beat this without having lost a life, but that's not going to happen. I thought the first Star Trek had a good script, but that second one was not good at all. But Beyond was very good, I thought.
I know what Crystal Beans is. It's Crystal Beans from Dungeon Master.
Dungeon Explorer.
Oh, excuse me, Dungeon Explorer. We've been talking too much D&D. Dungeon Explorer. Yeah, I mean it's right there on the screen at all times, so you never forget. It's Crystal Beans. It's Crystal Beans. I would like to own Crystal Beans. I think it's kind of expensive, though. I feel the urge to look up Crystal Beans.
I got something off of eBay recently. I got Tron Evolution for 360. It's backwards compatible.
Oh yeah, wow. What,
$10.
Did that come up on the Super Show or something? Sometime recently, or
it's possible. I feel like it may have come up.
I feel like it came up recently.
Yeah, somehow. I don't remember why. Man, I'm like out of the camera here. Let me.
Oh, I guess Crystal Beans isn't that bad. Like under $40 loose. Should get some Crystal Beans sometime. You know, I'm waiting on I'm like a cheap little lens that I bought on eBay that I thought would be good for one of my camera angles, one of my like permanent streaming camera angles.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it's going to come. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that because like it's shipped, but it does not have. Has a tracking number, but then it's just like USPS is like tracking not available. Supposedly it should come between April 13th and April 21st, but I ordered it March 30th.
Is it just like a manual lens, or is it?
It's actually a lens that doesn't have any focus at all. And I was actually kind of curious if that might help. Like it's just got like a set focus that like everything is supposed to be sharp. I was kind of curious if that might look good for the downstairs camera.
Yeah, so it's just like a wide,
a fairly wide with like everything in sharp focus.
Yeah.
I was curious to try it. It sounded like an interesting little lens. There was a 1999 from our buddy Scott Davis. Thank you. Saying, let me be the first to warn you that Star Trek The Next Generation Season 1 is rough. They find their footing in Season 2. The Next Generation movies are crap. Picard Season 3 is an amazing payoff for the Next Generation characters. Skip Picard Seasons 1 and 2.
He thinks that even First Contact is crap? Because I think that's like widely considered like one of the best ones, I thought.
So Next Generation is the Picard era, is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
And that was that like 80s or 90s?
It was 90s.
Okay.
I think that Generations came out I was in high school, but I'm pretty sure it came out. Was Generations in 97 maybe? 96 or 97? Because they basically finished the show and went right into doing movies. Generation 94, okay. First Contact was 96, okay. And then Insurrection was like right after, because I feel like they made Insurrection really quick. After the success of First Contact.
There was a $2 super chat from Dad1153. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Saying Super Mario Galaxy movie, yay/nay. I liked it. Well, it might be spoilers for the next episode of the DF Retro Super Show.
Yeah, that's still a week.
I recorded that one like a bit earlier. We've already recorded the next weekend's Super Show. I liked it. I liked it quite a lot. I think Coury liked it too. I think I liked it more than Coury did, though.
Oh, I wonder if there's something down there. How do I get down there, though? I can't get down there. Yeah, I thought it was fine. I thought it was very good and fun to watch. I don't feel like a big urge to like watch it again.
I want to see it again. I mean, I'm not going to see it again in the theater. I'll wait until the
right.
comes out. But,
I mean, I would say that I maybe like the first one a little bit more. But that was like more new and novel.
I kind of liked that, you know, establishing things was kind of taken care of, you know, from the get-go in this. I liked it. I liked it. You know, I actually rewatched the first movie for the first time. I hadn't seen it since the theater. I rewatched it the day before going to see the movie, and you know, I still liked it. You know what the weird thing about like just the general like look and sound of those movies is when I see like poster art or whatever for these new Mario movies, I look at it, I'm like, oh, that looks kind of off. I can't envision Mario talking. But then when I'm like actually in the moment watching the movies, like none of that offends me at all. Like I'm just like, oh, this is fun. You know?
Yeah, I mean, he barely talks. I mean, in this one, he doesn't talk very much. I feel like none of the characters really spend a lot of time talking. I mean, Mario, I feel, talks a lot less than most characters in this one.
Maybe. Well, I mean, you know, for Luigi probably talks a lot more because he was like they're separated like the vast majority of the movie. He's just like captured most of the first movie, right?
Right. And he's like the best part, I think. I think that his voice is the best also.
Yeah, Luigi's voice is pretty good. But yeah, like when I look at like these characters in stills, I'm like, oh, that looks weird. But like when I'm actually watching the movie, I'm like, oh, this is totally fine. Like I don't like when it's in motion, like I don't mind how the characters look and sound.
Right. Yeah. I mean, someone referred to the movie as like, you know, it's just constantly jangling keys in front of you, like saying like, you know, here's this thing that you know.
Yeah, I mean,
and which like, or these sound effects is like literally the whole thing, but that's okay. And someone says, you know, it's not a big deal because, you know, like people like the keys so much.
Yeah, I mean,
but it'll be interesting to see what they. I mean, it's still they're always going to continue making money, but it's going to be so interesting. It's going to be telling, I think, whatever happens with Zelda. Because I think that like they can't get away with that in Zelda the same way. They're not going to be able to.
Correct. I agree 100%. But I think they can with Mario. I think it's fine for Mario. I want to see characters
at the same
I
time,
know.
Like they should be aspiring to like a little bit more. They should be aspiring. Like they don't have to, but they should like. Say like, oh, you know, like we could maybe do a little bit more, and I think that they will with the next one.
Yeah, because they've gotten that criticism kind of a lot for both.
I also think that there's probably a lot of stuff in here. Like if they had not done Galaxy already, like I think that there's a lot of stuff that could have just been in this one and not have it be a Galaxy movie. I think the Galaxy movie should have been more than what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's surprising how far ahead they jumped ahead. I'm surprised they didn't do World, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sure it was considered at some point, but, you know, you can't you can't like go back to Galaxy, right? So
right, and that's why I think it's going to be kind of sad.
So like they really gotta really stick it out. They gotta go up to Odyssey, I guess.
But there was some Odyssey stuff in this.
There's quite a bit of Odyssey stuff in it, yeah. So it's interesting. I don't really know what they can call the next one.
I bet you it's Sunshine. I bet you they do Sunshine next.
Oh, that would be interesting. Although I guess they could.
He like even has like Mario World S stuff next because he has some Mario World stuff with his cape and everything in here. At the very end, he has the cape.
But what was I gonna say? I feel like Bowser Jr. is way too smart to believe that Peach is his mama. Like the movie Bowser Jr.
Yeah.
That's like the plot of Mario Sunshine, is that like Bowser told Bowser Jr. Peach is his mama just so he would help him kidnap her. And I feel like this Bowser Jr. he's like way smarter than Bowser Sr.
Yeah. I mean, and they've already kind of used like the whole thing as like he has this paintbrush. And,
right. And I liked how they didn't like explain like, oh, the magical paintbrush of, blah, 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 this ancient mystic artifact of something. So he just has it, Yeah. Like I actually, if the story that people want out of this stuff is like, oh, I want more, like I want them to explain why does Bowser Jr. have this like paintbrush? Like how does it do this stuff? Like I don't care. Like I think it is better that they don't get into that, honestly.
Yeah.
You there's definitely a point where, you get into story details. It's just like, okay, who cares? That's one of the things I liked about this, was it just like, it kind of played a lot of this stuff straight, where, I thought the plot was totally fine. It was fine for what it needed to be, and I thought it was entertaining. I was entertained. And maybe it's just because I'm such a Mario super fan, but I don't really understand like the criticism people are making, like, oh, there's just so much stuff going on, just can't keep up. Like it seemed very easy to follow.
Yeah, I don't think it's difficult to follow. I think that like so much stuff in it kind of felt like non sequiturs. Like it's like, oh, now we're gonna do, like we wanted to do Baby Mario in this, so we have Yoshi in it, so we got to have Baby Mario in it. So we're just gonna have like a random thing, like turn them in a baby.
Yeah, that one was a little weird for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just like they decided, like, oh, here's the things that
we're going
we want to have in this one.
Go here, yeah. But I thought I did not mind the pacing or the amount of stuff going on. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I look forward to watching the 4K Blu-ray. I overall think I liked it more than the first.
I mean, I think like the music was the best part, and I think, well, I mean, Star Fox was the best part, especially like the uses of Star Fox music. But that's the thing I wanted the most out of it, is like I just want to watch a Star Fox movie.
Oh yeah, Rajiv has pointed out. I went and got a Happy Meal twice because I wanted to see what the Mario toys were like.
You went and got them twice? Did you get the same one each time?
No, I mean, I got the Mario the first time, and I thought it was pretty lame. So I was like, well, I want to see if I can get something better, and I did. Here, I'll go get it. Oh, notification that Jersey117 has been a member for 46 months. Thank you. So at first I got this, which is Mario, and he just looks very sad, I think. Like, I know you won't be able to see his eyes very clearly, but he just looks totally unenthused to be flying through space. And then I got Captain Toad here.
Oh.
Which I was hoping, the first time I was hoping either for Captain Toad, Frog Luigi, or Rosalina.
Is that how many there were total? Or is there...
No, there's like a lot. There's probably like 10 or 12, I think. There's quite a few of them. But I'm happy with Captain Toad. I'm happy with Captain Toad. If I don't get any more, I'll be satisfied with just Captain Toad. Speaking of Rosalina, I was at Best Buy today. I went to like kind of the nicest Best Buy in the area.
Yeah.
And kind of looked around a bit. Like, have you seen the some of the new amiibo?
Well, I know that they're really big, right?
Rosalina is huge.
Yeah.
She's like gigantic. And so is the just kind of like the one that's like the Mario Galaxy box art. And the Kirby Air Riders ones are big too. But yeah, like Rosalina in particular, like seems like the biggest one.
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention at all to.
And there was no price on those, like on the shelf. I couldn't tell how much they were. I had a ton of them though.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, we got Jersey117 super chat. Thank you.
Thank you.
Saying, Happy Meal toys have gotten so much worse lately. Although the Transformer cheeseburger re-release was cool. I mean, I'm trying to think. I feel like there was some Happy Meal or Wendy's toy or something some years ago that I might have gotten, but yeah, I don't really pay attention to Happy Meal toys. I was just so I have no idea. But this Toad is okay. I mean, it's a stretch to call it a toy. I mean, I guess it's like a keychain or something. Like, chain it to something, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, I got let me see. I think this is actually awesome. I don't know when it's from. Is this from this is from, I guess, whenever Kirby Right Back at You was on TV. But my cousin gave this to me whenever this came out. And it's like a really good little figure, I think. It's got wheels on the bottom.
It's not a Happy Meal toy though, right?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Wendy's.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's Wendy's. Let's see. It says copyright 2001-2003 Nintendo /HAL. So this is a pretty old toy, but I mean, I think it's a really good one.
Kill them both if you want to. You know, this game gives you so much wall meat in that first level, and then it just gives you none after that.
Mr. Sensible says Wendy's often had better toys back in the day. I don't remember really, like when I was growing up at least. I don't remember getting toys at Wendy's. I'm sure I had toys from other places, but McDonald's definitely had the toy mind share. You know what? Wasn't it Mario Kart? Like, maybe it was it Wendy's or McDonald's that had some Mario? I mean, they probably both had Mario Kart stuff. I feel like I tried to get a Mario Kart I got a Mario Kart toy at some point because I do have like a Luigi and like a Mario Kart 8.
I'm definitely not in the know with like what's happening with Happy Meal toys.
Yeah, I mean, your kids are probably a little past it at this point.
Oh yeah, and not only that, but like the Happy Meal toys, like how many we just like had laying around, were like the bane of my existence. And I'm still finding ones that's like, oh, remember this thing that you played with for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Like they had like all the Avengers or something like that when Endgame came out. Just like, just keep on finding them.
Oh, there were Mario Kart ones at McDonald's last year? Were like Mario Kart World? I never heard of that. If there were indeed Mario Kart World ones. Yeah, I've got some kind of Luigi where it's like I think it's like transformed into like the anti-gravity form. Man, I've got a big basket of old Happy Meal toys that I kind of want to get some of them. See, I kind of want to go through it a little more to like see like, oh, maybe I'll like get some of these out and like put on a shelf or something. But
dude, this guy's a Gatling gun.
We on a backwatering stream once, I don't remember why I was playing on my own, but Drum was going through my McDonald's basket for some reason, all the different toys, and man, some of those old, 90s McDonald's, 80s and 90s McDonald's toys, they don't feel pleasant to touch anymore.
Yeah.
They're, a lot of them have a very tacky feel to them. Like just the rubbers and the paints kind of decaying over the years,
Yeah, I'm getting comfy, guys. Is that all right? I'm getting comfy. Getting way back here.
Oh. I didn't know you could do that in your work chair.
Yeah, I've been using the old, what is it? The IKEA chair like this instead of my more expensive one, just because I think that I just really need a headrest, and my other chair doesn't have a headrest, and I wish I had that.
Oh, so that's an IKEA chair you've got right there?
Yeah, I mean it's an IKEA office chair. It's what I had when I first moved here, or like pretty soon after I moved here. But this is kind of comfy. So I just like that. My other one is it's a steel case gesture, but it does not have a headrest, and you can't add a headrest to it after the fact. I mean, I wish that you could, but you can't.
Poor not only looks younger, he's now shrinking. Oh no.
But yeah, I mean, I would love to get, if I could add a headrest to mine, I would absolutely do it, but I don't think that it's possible to get one. That you can't add one after the fact, and there's like no aftermarket ones that work with it either.
I don't need a headrest for a work chair. I don't
really. I mean, it's
yeah,
if you're sitting in front of
how that would work for me. Like I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. Is like, I mean, your headrest, what you just tried to do is like way too far back. But like when you have this,
yeah, but I don't feel an urge or desire to do that while working. I mean, I guess I sometimes do this where I'm like, slouched really low, and then I've got a headrest there. But
it's Mothra.
Normally, I wouldn't be like this, but I guess I have at times. But if I'm working hard, I'm probably not. it's not for desire of headrest so much as it is like I just want to slouch a bit. Yeah, I love my chair. This is like the ideal chair for my work. My way of working. This is a good one. My only complaint is that I don't know if you can hear it on the stream much, but it does have some squeaking in the springs in the back. One of the springs broke last year. And luckily, me and my dad were able to repair it quite successfully. Should have contemplated if there was any way to make the squeaking go away while we were inside it, but that's okay. It's not that bad. Bit of charm, try. A bit of charm.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole thing. Is like I paid a lot for my gesture, but it was a used one. And that's the way to do it, but I just wish I had a headrest. I went for years without it, but then I just recently felt like, man, I could really just stand to have something like lean my head back on and be able to still use it. So
you've gone back to the IKEA chair and
the other one's over there for now.
Oh, like where your like MacBook setup is?
Yeah, well, my work computer, my old computer, which I've actually turned my old computer like into exclusively like a standing desk.
Oh. The thread.
So when I'm like working on.
Oh, here's another oval moon. I guess you could put the password in, and it would be like at the beginning of the level, and you wouldn't have to play deeper into the game.
It's the blood moon.
The blood moon.
This is level 6. I gotta be getting close. Look at this is weird. What's going on here?
Oh, I remember this level. It's kind of cool.
It is, but like, why?
Because they got to be doing crazy stuff.
Yeah, I don't understand what
they just got to.
Oh, this is final.
Oh, did it say final stage?
Yeah, I had one continue, which is actually good, right?
Yeah, it is.
I should have taken a screenshot of that. But still, I mean...
Cloud says it's a long stage. Yeah, that's probably why I remember this part. Because,
I don't understand what it's even doing.
Yeah, I probably had to do it a bunch of times.
I can't make this jump. Oh, there's a 1-up there too. Oh, I can make it. Interesting. Okay. That's like, it's so weird. This is weird.
It's just a visual trick, I think, but I don't think there's actually a trick to where you can and can't go. Like,
right.
I don't think they're actually moving apart.
Yeah, well, you see, I got to look at my feet because my feet are on the edge of the platform, so then I can make that jump.
Right.
It's weird. Yeah, that's what I was doing, is watching my feet. Like, it makes sense now.
Right, but if you can't see your feet, or you can see a platform where your body is, you can make the jump.
Yeah.
But you can't look at where at a platform that your body can get to, if your feet, and judge by your feet.
Right.
Like, you have to be paying attention to both. Yeah, I agree. It does seem more annoying than fun. I mean, I do think this is a very good game, but I definitely think things like this reinforce that Castlevania 4 is better.
Now it's all right. So we're just gonna do it upside down too now.
Oh. Yeah. Well, at least it's not split.
Yeah.
Or
Yet.
Yeah. I assume left and right are normal.
Yeah.
What about up and down? Did they flip it relative to your position, or is down still duck?
No, it's flipped.
Do you think that's good or bad that they flipped it?
I don't know. Hopefully it's only that one screen. If it's only for that one screen, I'm okay with that.
I'd say they tape mode it a little too hard there.
So if this is final stage, I mean, I can use that password. I feel like I could potentially beat this. Not tonight, probably.
You could do it on the stream tomorrow.
I'll probably just do it on my own. I don't know how long it's gonna take.
Yeah.
And I don't want to play something like this at 9 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? It's gotta be a little bit easier to play and a little bit more button mashy.
Mm.
There's the moon again.
Oh. No longer the blood moon.
Oh, here we got the Reaper. Some tarot cards, it looks like. Oh, he just like threw all kinds of meat around here.
Whoa. Into that.
Yeah. Oh, is this like you gotta fight all the bosses again now?
I don't remember.
They're slightly easier though, it looks like.
Or is that because you've got like the flame tip?
No.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it is. That's good.
So you kind of want to get here with more lives and stuff. Because, especially you have to get to fight all the bosses again.
Yeah. And now that I know that continues are the same thing as lives, basically, since you have, it seems that they can still put you at the same checkpoint when you continue.
I definitely don't mind though, because they seem to do less damage and take more damage.
Mm. Maybe he'll give you
more
the
meat.
part of meat again.
Maybe I already got it. I think that it.
Yeah, you got like the worst possible order.
It's not that bad though, yeah. And there's not a lot of them. Oh,
Yeah.
see, this dude is like real easy too.
He looks so goofy.
Yeah.
Cylindrical body. How do you feel about it being crystals instead of hearts in this?
It's a little weird. I wouldn't say it bothers me, but it's kind of odd that they said it.
Not like why?
Yeah.
It's like the
I don't know.
only
It's more
one,
mature.
I guess.
I'm doing okay though. I mean, if I don't actually, oh, I got more meat. So there's two meats in there. Oh, now I gotta fight him.
Now you have to fight Death himself.
No. Maybe? Yeah. Oh, at least he doesn't take it. I'm still gonna die on him, but...
Oh yeah, he takes a lot of damage. Wow.
He takes a lot of damage, but he's not...
He's dealing a lot of damage too.
Yeah, I wonder if I have to do all of those again, though. It sends me back there. I wonder what's going to happen with his cards. I have to do the cards every time.
Well, you should also pay attention and maybe
I can get his first.
You can pick the food at the best time.
Nope, it looks like I just got to fight him.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's a classic death move you gotta watch out for, is force pulling you while he's throwing a scythe.
Okay, I got him. I'm curious if it's just a lot more level.
Whew, that was close.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think there'd be a lot more level after this, but I can't remember.
Oh, this is that girlfriend that's in the painting at the beginning of the game.
Oh yeah, yeah. Is it Camilla?
Oh, she takes a lot of hits. I don't anticipate beating her. I mean, the only way I'm gonna be able to like load that save is if I somehow go back to the stream archive. Can you? Is there any way you can like look up what my password was before I started this level? Take a screenshot and send it to me.
Let me try. Okay, stage 5 clear. There we go. Looks like an easy password. It only uses the axe and the crystal.
The pattern's not very hard.
Send it to you.
Yep. Thank you. Are we doing this? Is this the last boss? This is not the last boss.
There's
no way that they would not have Dracula.
I'm pretty sure you fight Dracula. Pretty sure you fight Dracula.
Oh, listen to the music. This is like the first classic Vania song, I think. Is there no bloody tears in this game?
Is there not? I feel like, I mean, several tracks in this game have gone on to become classic Castlevania tracks. And in fact, I think there's some that were brought back in like Circle of the Moon, if I remember right. Stellar Defeller says there is bloody tears.
Did I just miss it?
Oh, Dementium says classic songs are in the soundtrack if you use a code.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if I knew that. I'd like to hear them. Oh, this is going pretty good.
Yeah, I know that this is not. Oh.
Whoa, I don't remember this form. It's interesting. Ouch.
Man, that was...
Is that really it? That seems too easy, right?
Yeah, that's not it.
Ooh. Got a bit of that crotch mouth.
the worst kind. The crotch mouth, you know.
I mean, that's definitely worse than the tummy mouth of Ghosts and Goblins.
Yes. I should have... Do I gotta do all these bosses again? Or... I wonder if it takes me right to that form. Nope, I gotta do them all.
Well, the first two seem pretty easy.
Yeah.
Seems like it's like super easy to like hit him in the head and nullify his attack.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah, it's like that the crotch mouth.
Wait,
you
there
got a
already?
case of the crotch mouths.
Oh, Engine UK, 3:45 a.m. Can't go to sleep till Coury beats this. Oh, I have faith.
Oh.
Oh, that separation was hard to tell.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's pretty easy to tell.
Oh, it does. Did I just gotta get some health back?
I'm watching. I didn't see health.
I'm trying. If this works, I will like lose my mind. Or maybe. Just gotta use that. Because you can use those invincibility frames. That's nice.
Right.
Oh. Sometimes it doesn't jump when I need it to. Oh, come on. Like, I think I can do this.
Yeah, I think you can. Is it not possible to, like, when you're at the peak of your jump, to, like, do a stab?
No.
Okay, so you're locked into that jump.
Yeah, but that's fine. I'm invincible for the whole jump, so it's actually like not that bad.
Yeah.
This is my last life, but I got that. I don't mind doing the whole level again. It's not that bad. It'd be nice if I could make it to that last form without taking much damage. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. All right. I feel like if I had the axe, I would be in much better shape.
Yeah. But I believe.
I mean, I am not in a bad position, I don't think.
You're not.
All right. Let me get that password in here.
You're doing pretty good.
Sorry, it's covering them up. All right. Castle Prosperina.
Castle Prosperina. Now, this one's like definitely a bit more of a journey.
Yeah.
As for why that's the castle, I don't know the story of this too much. So you have one continue, is that right?
Yes. I just gotta take it slow.
Yeah.
And then there's a one-up right up here that I just lost because
But do you even need it? Of course not.
it would be nice.
How much do these falling drops of blood make you think of European games?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, in European games it'd just be water.
I don't think I can farm lives.
Yeah, I don't know. Do enemies even drop lives? I kind of don't think they do.
No. Is the Castlevania Netflix show, is it done? Are they doing any more seasons of that, I wonder?
I mean, they like did a new like a Richter season, right?
They did 2 Richter seasons.
Oh, okay.
I didn't watch it all.
Are there 4 Trevor seasons?
I think there's 3 Trevor seasons. No, there might be 4 Trevor seasons.
Because I think I've seen 3 Trevor seasons. Because I'm pretty positive I have not seen the end of the Trevor seasons. Trevor stuff. I've seen no Richter stuff. Like, I don't think I've even seen like a trailer for the Richter stuff. I recall the 3rd season of Trevor like not really advancing the plot too much. It was kind of like a side story in a small town. It was like it had its own story, which was fine, but it didn't. Main story progression was limited.
All right, I'm gonna take a look at these. If I can find which one gives me the meat. This is the tower.
It is a rather neat effect.
Yeah.
Like, considering how good Konami was at just doing crazy effects on the Genesis, it's a little surprising that they didn't do more on it.
They clearly had fun.
They did do a fair bit. Because they also did some of the Looney Tunes games, or Tiny Toons games, right?
Yeah. It'd be nice to get the meat now.
And the Animaniacs game. Now would be the ideal time. Well, you should see if you can do it.
Got the meat. Look at all that meat. Oh, I got the meat twice in a row.
Oh, no! I wonder if you die before finishing all the cards, if you get to keep the card, like, the progress of the cards you already finished. Probably not. I'm guessing you don't get a checkpoint until you start finding death.
This is like maybe one of the dumbest bosses I've ever seen in a Castlevania game, though. Honestly, just like visually, it's just like, what is going on?
There's not really much of an art direction to him, is there?
No.
It's just like a bunch of gears around an orb.
Yeah, that's all he is.
Can't beat shopping at Walmart. Now I want to see a parody of the Walmart logo with just calling it Walmeat.
I mean, at least they kind of hit you with the 3 easiest bosses. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, there's mid-bosses that are a lot more difficult.
Dracula's Henchman, Vector Man. That sounds like how we would have done it in the How to Beat series. Next, you fight Dracula's Henchman, Vector Man.
That high jump is like kind of breaks the game in a way.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a reason Eric is considered easier.
Oh, whew. I thought I was finished.
Oh, so did I. Wow. Good job. Good job.
I gotta do Camilla, but I will die here.
Kind of interesting to fight Medusa after death.
Yeah. Oh, see, I knew I knew I was gonna mess up the timing of that jump with the tail whip.
Oh man, you got her over half dead without taking a single hit,
Yeah.
though. Dementium says, I believe holding the attack button down can score an extra hit, but I might be misremembering. Sounds like the kind of strategy that could get you hurt.
Yeah. And that still hit me. That doesn't hit me yet. I'm getting lazy here.
Yeah, that was sloppy. That was just greed. That like linear fire beam, like the one that just like comes straight out of her face, like is there any range that would hit you when you're ducking?
I don't know.
Because it definitely looks like it should hit you, but it doesn't.
I still have 4 lives, 4 attempts at the
draft. Yeah. Yeah. You got it. You got it. I believe.
Unfortunately, I am just playing on easy, but that's okay. It's still pretty challenging. I'm gonna use the boomerang this time. Not use the holy water. I feel like the holy water is a trap.
Oh, so wait, you does that boomerang drop
I got the boomerang before.
after the checkpoint though?
Yeah.
So you can get it again and not get it. Yeah, because there's like literally nothing that the holy water could do on any of his forms.
Yeah.
it really is quite useless. So definitely remember that for sure.
Well, I don't think I can get it again. It's before the checkpoint.
Oh.
Which makes me
so
feel like
you literally only have one choice of sub item and it's worthless.
No, you can. There's an axe also.
Oh, the axe would be great. You should do that. I feel the axe would be better than the boomerang.
Yeah, I think so too. But kind of a weird weird way to get it. Like you gotta. I'd be afraid of like not landing on the stairs when I was doing it.
Oh. Well, I don't think the axe is necessarily going to make a major difference in win or lose. You can see how the game would be a lot harder with Jonathan, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Or not Jonathan, John. Jonathan's his son. John Morris. I think you can beat the final form with half health. I think you can do it. This is not a wasted run.
See if this works.
I think it's working.
At least so far.
You go through that fire column with your attack. You keep bouncing them back into. Okay.
What?
Okay. That still let you go over the fire. Okay. Okay.
It's getting bigger.
This is longer.
Yeah.
Long drac.
Like too much butter spread over too much bread.
I feel thin, Eric. Oh, he's on the ground now.
I got greedy. I was gonna go for it.
Oh no, you got greedy! Oh, you got this. You so have this.
That would have been a great way to do it though, with like one hit left. I lost the. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't think the even the boomerang benefited you that much.
No.
Don't get greedy.
I mean, I can basically waste that one form though with what I was doing.
Yeah, oh yeah. So that like middle phase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Part of it, I think, was because of how perfectly he was getting knocked into that corner, for sure.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you can recreate that exactly, but...
I think I can. gonna relax.
Relax too hard.
I mean, this is like the cheapest way to do this. But I ain't gonna...
I mean, yeah. That's what Eric's here for.
Yeah.
Eric's here so you can do these things. Oh yeah, use that holy water. Yeah, you know what? That's actually not too bad. Don't get greedy, don't get greedy.
Is there gonna be another form?
There can't be. Oh, we got a $2 super chat right at the moment of victory from Matthew. Saying, yes, I enjoyed playing as Eric over John as well. I should try to beat this game as Jonathan sometime because I'm pretty sure I haven't.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've only beaten it as Eric.
Well, I was certainly not expecting to beat this game tonight.
Well,
Even on easy. I mean, come on.
Even on easy, it's absolutely not trivial, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what the difference
George,
is.
it's good to see you here. Oh, is that the whole ending? I think it was... I wonder if there's a more extended ending. Here.
for normal or something?
Yeah.
That didn't seem like much.
It's the armor battler. Battler.
Butler.
Yeah, I was not expecting to finish that tonight. Even on easy. That's all right.
Well, now that you can weigh in on Castlevania Bloodlines, give us your thoughts.
I think it's really, really good. I like that it's nice to play a Castlevania game and have like recycled characters, but that wasn't a problem at this point. I still think that Castlevania 4 is better though.
Yes. But
this is, it really feels like you would imagine Castlevania to be on the Genesis.
Yeah, I mean it has a different flavor. Like it's still very much Castlevania, but it's got a flavor that no other Castlevania really has. I would say. So your talk of having never played Castlevania Bloodlines beyond the first level is going to be out of date when the Super Show hits next Sunday.
Well, I don't say that in this one. I already said it in...
Oh, that was in the Q&A. That was in the
Q&A.
Yeah.
So now I can say.
It was relevant only for 1 week.
Yes. And for 47 years before or however long ago this came out. 1994.
47 years. I mean, you did go 47 years without beating Castlevania Rondo of Blood. It's just that
whether it existed or not.
Yeah, I mean, for the first 15 plus of those years, you couldn't have.
Right. But it is true.
It is true.
Does anybody know if it has a more extensive ending if you beat it on normal? Because I mean that's like a pretty basic ending.
My Echo.
Try normal mode. Yeah.
What brought my Echo back? Just the excitement of finishing the game.
Maybe. reverb could not be contained. Yeah, longer endings for... I mean, I'll... You know what? When I need the captured footage of this, I will play it on normal and see how good I do. Maybe I can...
Maybe
that's what I'll do.
I mean, you know, a lot of the... You seem to learn a lot of the boss patterns very well. So,
yeah.
At least for Eric.
I wonder if the big difference is. I wonder if it's just damage.
It seems like it would have to be, but there's still like a lot of bosses that take like, you know, 2 to 3 hits per pip of health, and you know, a lot of bosses that a lot of attacks that'll do like 4 damage to you and stuff like that, even on easy. So I really don't quite know.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
so
I'll do that when I capture some stuff.
Echoing?
It sounded like it just started happening again. I don't know why.
Well,
I don't know
it sounds like it was good for all the stream after you adjusted the
microphone
delay. Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh, that's how you do that. I didn't realize you could even swing from the ceiling like that.
Well,
with Jonathan,
I bet Eric can't.
Oh yeah, that's true. So that, I mean, changes the progression of the levels. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
So only because he would have to go that way because Jonathan wouldn't be able to double jump. That would be a cool thing, like you said. It would be neat for you to try Jonathan.
Well, I need to do it sometime. I need to do it sometime for sure.
Yeah. Like it would feel more like a traditional Castlevania game in that way, probably. Anyways, it is 11:15. I don't know what I'm going to stream tomorrow on the Twitch channel. We'll see what I'm going to stream. I don't know. Since you talked me out of 3 Game Heroes, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, and like I say, I very much expect probably Wednesday, Thursday, most likely to be doing a rewiring stream where you'll get to see. Let's see if I can turn the camera in such a way. You might get a little preview of the mess over here. Oh, look at my Happy Meal toy mess here. Maybe you can see a little bit of the stuff that I have to be working on over there. So look for that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that'll be fun. But I guess we'll see. Anyways, thanks to everybody who donated, and I hope everyone has a wonderful week ahead of them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Good night.
Good night.